left if that's available.
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike, Palm Springs Tower, Squawk 6250.
6250.
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike, Palm Springs altimeter is 29085, radar contact about 10 miles west of the Palm Springs VOR. Presently landing runway 31, you're requesting straight in for 13.
If that's available, yes please.
Ever correction, Papa Hotel Tango India Mike, make straight in runway 13 left and clear to land. Wind is 09005.
Clear to land, runway 13 left, Papa Hotel Tango India Mike, thanks.
Palm Springs clearance plus 4658 is type PC12 slam call request clearance to Vegas S file.
Palace 4658, Palm Springs clearance. Good afternoon. Unable to give you S file and I'll be full roof demo. Palace 4658 is cleared to the Las Vegas Airport. VFI Cathedral 1 departure procedure to Palm Springs. Victor 370 to 29 Palms. Victor 538. Cresso. Join the Cresso 3 arrival. Maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 2405 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.7. Squawk 6316.
Plus 4658 is cleared to Vegas via Cathedral 1, Palm Springs, Victor 37029, Palms, Victor 538, Presso 3. Initially climb 7,000 expected for after 5, departure 167 plus 63 last 6 plus, which is 7.
Plus 4658, 3 back is correct. Tango India Mike, taxi to ground via Aqua Language frequency.
Taxiing to the ramp, remaining on this frequency, Papa Hotel Tango India Mike.
Ontario Tower, Cessna 237 Charlie Alpha, approximately 4 miles to the west, inbound to land.
Number 237, Charlie Alpha, roger, inner left, traffic. Left downwind, runway 26 left at port base.
Enter left downwind 26 left and record your base 237 Charlie Alpha.
Charlie Tower United 242 on the visual for 20 right, will be turning for a right base shortly.
United 242, Jaway Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind 170 at 13.
Clear to land, 20 right, United 242.
Palomar Tower, Junior 52, Kilo, ILS 124.
Junior 520 Yankee Kilo, Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear to land, wind 210 at 1 knot. Number 237, Charlie Alpha, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land 7 Charlie Alpha.
Palm Springs ground plus 4658 east ramp with weather going for taxi.
Lotus 4658, Palm Springs ground, runway 31 right, taxi via Echo and Bravo.
Trail right via Echo Bravo 465.
Riverside Tower, good morning. November 290 Alpha with you on the island.
Number 2903 Alpha, Riverside Tower, good afternoon. Runway 9 cleared low approach, report missed.
November 290 Alpha, we have low approach, runway 9. Next report is missing.
Palm Springs Tower plus 4658 ready to go to right at Bravo.
Plus 4658, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff to right plus 465.
Palomar Tower, Junior 520, Kilo, Kilo, 24.
Here's our Yankee Kilo, Archer taxi into the ramp via Alpha.
Via Alpha.
Lotus 4658, contact SoCal departure.
Contact departure 465.
Cessna 7 Charlie Alpha is clearly active, taxi to the GA parking please.
Push 7 Charlie Alpha, remain on this frequency taxi to the south ramp via Sierra.
South ramp via Sierra with you, 7 Charlie Alpha, thanks.
Number 2903 Alpha going around.
Number 03 Alpha, confirm going around or going missed.
November 2903 Alpha going missing.
Number 03 Alpha, roger, execute the published missed approach procedure.
Flying at published missed approach procedure. November 2903.
Piper 2903 Alpha, contact SoCal departure.
Hey guys! Yeah, you've seen that right. Mireille likes to fly again.
I'm back.
Oh yeah. And so we're back on. Yeah, let me put my face in the webcam as well. Yeah, it's your spot now.
No.
You're the pilot in command today. Ooh. Hey Kimo, good to see you on the stream. Welcome. So yeah, we're here at San Luis again, and we were just having dinner. We were eating sushi, and Mireille says, "Well, I'd like to fly, Tim." And I said, "Well, that can be arranged." So now we're here on San Luis. Let me switch to the normal feed here. We can also just petting a bit around. So, San Luis. This was the place where you did your first traffic pattern. And today it's perfect flying weather. You bring up the iPad first. Let me see maps. So, San Luis. And as you can see, a green flight category, and that means that we've got VMC. And you can see here in these two rows, you can see what the weather is like. This is really difficult code to read, but we'll talk about that. But you see here 29007.
Yeah.
That is, the winds are coming from 290.
Yeah.
So when you see the heading indicator, you know where the wind is coming from.
Yeah.
And then the last two digits is the strength of the winds. So
Okay.
this is 7 knot wind, which is 10 with 10 knots is a bit it's a strong wind,
Okay.
and if it's 0, then it's a really calm wind. So you can look at what the weather is doing. And then the next thing is 8 statute miles.
Yeah.
It's just miles. So that's how much visibility we have,
Mm-hmm.
which is also quite good.
Because how much do we need for
Uh,
VMC
Officially,
weather?
yeah, officially 3.
Okay.
But already at 5 statute months is quite foggy, and then it's already you don't really feel that comfortable to fly. So 8 is perfect. And then you see the clouds, whether there are clouds, and this means clear clouds is
Okay.
an abbreviation. And this with Zulu means what the time is when this whole brief
Oh, yeah.
information was
Mhm.
made. So it's
perfect
okay.
weather,
Yeah, it's
okay.
okay fly, and
Good.
that's why it's also depicted in green.
Okay. Kimo, happy weekend to you too.
Awesome.
So we already have 7 souls on board. I want to thank Scandinavian for donating 40 euros for our stream.
Man.
Super amazing.
Man,
And
man,
again,
man.
everyone who donated, thank you so much for that. And I found myself really wanting to fly. So I've already flown 2 times since our stream exercise.
And without any force on my side, right? It was genuine.
It was genuine.
Genuine
I wasn't
interest.
forced, no. So yeah, going to do some traffic patterns again.
Cool. And we're going to add a few small new.
Yeah, small
Things,
new
right?
elements. Yeah, and we also noticed that a lot of people talked about our stream, their stream.
Yeah, true.
Yesterday,
True.
Keith and also Marcus. I think.
Marcus also. Yeah, that was before. Yeah, there
It
was
was
a few days
beforehand,
before,
yeah.
but he also mentioned, yeah, those are awesome guys, and many others also who talk, and
Yeah.
also on YouTube and talking about your cat rating stream. But it was an amazing achievement. It was kind of unrealistic or unrealistic. It was unbelievable. That's what I mean. But you did it. But you did it.
Yeah.
And well, let's demonstrate here on the stream that you still have it.
I still have it. Yeah. And again, thanks for all the positive comments and all the nice support throughout all the streams and in the chat. So it's good. to see.
Hey, Avanek is also online.
Hi.
It's his birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
I've got a present for you. Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Exciting.
So, shall we start?
Yeah.
Or
We're going to start.
yeah. So let me hop back in the cockpit first. So first, what I'd like to teach you is just a small thing. Is just the ATC frequencies. So where you can look up the frequencies to talk with the
Mhm.
chat. Now I'm gonna do the radios, right? That's what you like for today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the radios. Perhaps you're gonna do just a midfield or whatever you like. I will do the radios. You can just focus on flying. But it's nice to know where you can look up these frequencies. So you got this is the basic default kind of view of ForeFlight, right? This is an app. This is the app that actually real-world pilots use as well for their charts. And this is called a sectional chart. Doesn't really matter, but it's just a chart.
Yeah, I know because I gave it to you for your birthday.
Oh, yeah, for my birthday. Oh, I've got it here. Let me just show you on stream. Yeah, that's true.
It was really. It took me a lot of hours to get the real. How's it called again? The sectional chart of LA.
So this is the Southern California chart that you see also here on
The
the
real one.
ForeFlight here digitally. But she actually managed to buy one from the States. How did you do this?
Yeah, from the States. There was a very nice web shop that wanted to ship it to me for less than $50. Because most of the time people charge me for like $100 for the map, for shipping the map, not the map itself. But this shop, I don't know the name, but it was very good. So now we have one.
By paper. I actually should frame it. That was your idea, by the way, as well. To frame it, perhaps.
But
to
also
frame it.
maybe mark your flights on.
Yeah, but I like it nice and pristine.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was a great.
Fantastic.
But you know what a sectional chart is. That was the
Yeah.
whole idea. Well, you can see it here digitally. Well, let me put it in the right. Yeah. So this is actually the default kind of view of
Yeah.
a sectional chart. Here you can see San Luis, right?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
no,
where
this
we
is
are.
Santa Maria. Sorry. See
Yeah,
San
San
Luis
Luis.
over there, and well, there's a lot of information here that we will cover in the future. But the basic thing is each airport has its own more detailed airport
Yeah.
diagram, its own
Mhm.
airport graphic. Well, you can tap the airport, and this is just a summary of all the information there is. I don't think if you, yeah, you can also go to, you can hear info. You can see the METAR, that's the wind, the weather. That's
Yeah.
METAR. You can see the forecast of the weather. You can see then what the weather is doing. You can see the winds on what altitude, and FBOs means there are different, buildings on the airport where you can buy fuel or where you can eat
yeah.
or where you can.
Mhm.
Those are called FBOs.
What
But-
does it stand for?
It's a fixed base operator, and why it's called a fixed base, I don't know what that's about, but it's just a kind of like the owners of the airport. Not really the owners, but there can be multiple of those FBOs on an airport depending on how large the airport
Yeah.
is. So we are currently also in San Luis. We're at some kind of FBO here. I don't know which one, but there are many. But
Mhm.
the idea is you go to info and then you see here taxi diagram. Click
Oh,
on
yeah.
that, and then you see that. So this is San Luis.
Yeah.
Can you? I will put on the. You can now draw on the map. Where do you think where we are right now?
Oh, this is not a question you should ask. Maybe any.
Well, try.
Where are we?
You can
Okay.
also zoom in by. I don't know if pinching now works. Otherwise, you need to click done and then pinch and then do the drawing again. But where do you think that we
Oh
are?
my God.
So look outside in the cockpit.
I would say I need to look for the tower.
Right. Where's the tower?
Oh wait.
Can you find the tower? Do you know where it is on the map? Or make a circle around it. Just look for it. It's depicted on the map.
Why I have to go right when I.
Let's abbreviate it. It's the word tower.
Did on the.
It's
map?
on the map. It's on the map. Otherwise, I will show
Oh,
you.
here.
Yeah. So make a drawing around it.
Wait.
Right. There it is. There's tower. Right.
Okay.
Let me see if it's that easy to then infer where you are exactly. But where do you think? You can also, yeah, you can also, if you're done. Now you can also zoom in.
Oh, yeah.
So a bit like this, and if you
Yeah.
hit the marker
Okay.
again, yeah.
So this is the tower.
Yeah. Where are you? You can also look around if you enable TrackIR, just to orientate part. So those are just airplanes.
Well, really stereotypical. Right?
No. Oh, it's also male
Cool.
pilots can have a
What?
hard time
see
orientating,
something called
including me.
AC.
Where's the runway? If you would now have your
yeah,
engine
that's-
started,
yeah.
where's the runway now? Is it in front of us? Is it at the back
It's
of us?
in front of us.
It's in front of us. So,
So like
exactly.
that.
Exactly. Yeah, that doesn't work on the,
Yeah,
on the
no,
stream,
but
but I know.
for me,
Yeah, I know
it
what
worked.
you're doing. Yeah.
So then I would be like around.
I would say you're there because you are on
Yeah,
the ramp.
because I get.
Yeah, you
okay,
are on the ramp. But exactly, good,
Okay.
very good. So if we are gonna taxi, let me see now. Let me put it in the right direction here.
Hi, Lex.
Let me see. Done. So if we're gonna taxi, how would we taxi to runway 29? Just draw the taxi route on the diagram right now. Can you do that if we're
Yeah.
gonna taxi?
Sorry, I have to. Yeah, so it would be.
Right.
That
Right.
And then on the.
Correct. Does it make sense to you, or
Yeah, it does.
you can see 29 right here in the right bottom? 29.
Yeah,
that-
that
that
was the
almost-
runway.
And
yeah.
always any.
Yeah, Alpha. Yeah, that's what they. Right.
Yeah. What's also handy to know is that every airport diagram chart is always oriented with the north to the upside. It's like a compass. So
Okay.
always north is up and south is down. So that means that we would now, if we take off 29, we would also fly a little bit north west.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, does it make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, and what I was actually trying to tell you is on every airport diagram here on the top,
Yeah.
there are frequencies, which is always depicted over there. Can you see what frequencies are there? You can also zoom in if you press done and you can pinch it.
120.6.
Yeah, what's that? What's that one?
With ATIS.
ATIS. So that's
That's
weather,
the-
right? Did you know?
Oh, yeah,
So that's
yeah.
with the Zulu
Yeah.
information
Mhm.
stuff. Yeah.
San Luis Tower. It's 124.379.9.
Yeah, so it's 124. That 379 is a military thing, so you can completely ignore that.
Okay.
Military aircraft have different frequencies.
And ground control.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So an airport diagram. It's really now. There's a lot of information on there, so you can see the different FBOs. Can you see
Yeah.
different FBOs, and you can see all taxiways have a different number, a name. So hotel, Lima, or Alpha, as you already mentioned. You can see Charlie there, and so when the ground controller says, "Well, Mireille, taxi via Alpha to 29," you know exactly what he's telling you to do.
Yeah.
Well, that's about it for today.
Good. So what was it about the frequencies? So ground would be there and
Well, what I usually do with the radio stack is that the uppermost row, so that would, in our case here with the Saitek panel, would be COM1 in this instance. I would always use to chat with the air traffic controller. So that will be ground and tower.
And this one is for the listening.
Yeah, and then COM2, you can set
Yeah.
which one you would like to do. But COM2 is the second one. I will use that usually for ATIS, for weather.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
that's
yeah,
but
right,
yeah,
that's
but
what-
you can do
yeah.
whatever. It doesn't really matter. But I'd like to have a rule or kind of like a way to do that.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nearly Christmas, right?
Early Christmas. Christmas is a mindset, so it's not really that
Happy holidays.
dotted down. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
okay.
it's that's it.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
It makes sense.
Good.
Okay.
Let me see. I will.
Oh,
yeah. So yeah, that's about it. So if you like, you can start up and you can set the frequencies yourself if you like to do that.
Yes. But
And I will do the
first-
radios and just
Yeah.
do what you like.
Okay.
Is the screen good enough, or should I
Yeah,
turn
sure.
it?
Yeah. No. Well, already 14 souls on board.
Wow. 733 Uniform Charlie. Tim, if for any reason you find yourself in SoCal, that's Southern California, you're more than welcome to come fly with me and my father in our 7517. That's also kind of a Cessna-like airplane.
Okay.
Which is a wonderful invitation.
Wow.
Thank you, 733.
That's great.
Well, if we do, we'll contact you. Awesome.
Yeah, I thought this was some like gaming event, so
Oh, gaming event. Yeah,
South
no.
California. Okay, I
Yeah,
get it.
it's an abbreviation of SoCal. So this is an actual real-world invitation.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Well,
Well, yeah.
we do want to go to California.
Yeah, especially, yeah. And I'd like to also visit Palm Springs because that's also, I would like to see the airport.
Yeah, we need to make a tour.
We need to make a tour.
Flight
Well, if we can fly, that would be awesome.
Yeah, great.
Awesome.
Well, again, really nice community. So,
Yeah, I'm very pleased that you also get introduced to a very nice community.
yeah.
It's a good introduction to streaming as well.
Well, and of course, I always hear your stories about the community, and now I have a little bit more of a sense of what you're doing. But
Yeah,
also
yeah,
of
sure,
people
yeah.
and, so
Yeah,
that's good.
sure. Yeah, I totally get that.
Okay, so enough with the talking.
Pilot in
Let's do some
command.
flying.
Demonstrate your skills to us.
I'm still not quite sure how all the buttons. or all
First
the
things
switches are
first.
mentioned.
First check that you forgot last time.
Yeah. we started flying yesterday, was it?
Yeah, I'm going
Day
to. I'm
before?
also going to get some water. So just
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
I will be back in a sec.
So I forgot to check whether the brakes were on, and in the middle of his introduction, we just ran right into the tower. So check. Oh. It's very important. Instructor is not there. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's quick.
We need to contact the tower, right? Ah, rookie mistake. Thanks. Fortunately, it's a sim, flight sim. World. Accident. Okay, so you can... no, I forgot to do the radio.
Alright. Very good.
So I will just keep this on.
Now there, I like to. Can I add just?
Oh
just,
yeah, because
just
we had some things with the lights. I want to ask
Richard
you.
1 Tango Whiskey, fly heading 320.
Yeah, that's the radio. We don't have Marcus today, unfortunately. This is Susan, I think.
Ah, but she's also really good.
She's really cool. Yeah. But let me
Sky
just.
114
I will just put it
traffic.
off for the moment so we can chat
Do I
free.
need to?
No,
Oh, you
I just put it off. So we're gonna add two things to your traffic pattern.
Yeah.
One is lights, but that's only a
Yeah.
concern before we take off, because when we're gonna fly, we need to be lit up as much as possible, so anyone in the
Yeah.
airspace and the tower knows where we are. So that's just a switch of it's already on. I can see. It should be off. This one. Now that's on. On is to the top. This one is also still on. This is the landing light, which shouldn't be on right now because we're not really flying, so that should be turned off.
Okay.
But anyway, when we're gonna take off, we're gonna put on the landing light. As weird as that seems, the landing light is a really bright light. I can show. Let me just show you. Whoop. So put on the landing light. Can you see?
Yeah.
Right. And if you put on the taxi light, can you find that one? Yeah, that's the other light near it. The landing light is a bit more bright. So the taxi light you only use at night when we're going to taxi, which is also fun to do sometimes. To fly at night, but it's difficult.
That's moving. Hi, pizza, no pizza, no glory.
Hey, good to see you. Okay, so that's the landing light. So you can turn off the taxi light. You will never use that other than at night. So the landing light can also be turned off. That's almost only when we're going to take off or when we're flying.
Okay. But also during the day.
Also during the day, the landing light, yeah. And strobe lights. That's the second one. Or the third one on the row, yeah. And that is this blinky sound. So those two, so just these two, the landing lights and the strobe light, those are actually the only two lights you turn on before you take off when you're flying. At least in the traffic pattern, that is. And those are these lights. So these bright blinking lights, and this one.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can turn the strobe light now back off. The only thing that you need on the ground is that red thing, and that's the beacon light that's always on.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, do you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay, so that's lights. And the other thing that I'd like to add for you is that with the analogy with the dove, with the pigeon.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring that up again. But if you look a little bit down and to the blood flow at the mixture, the red leaf, right? Now. Again, from that analogy of blood flow, we only need full blood flow like it is in right now, full forward, when we are at a high heart rate. If we are not at a high heart rate, we don't need that much blood flow.
Okay.
So when we're taxiing, we don't need a very increased heart rate. So also not a lot of So what you can do, or what you should do, is when you're taxiing, or just when you after you started the engine, is to lean, that's what it's called, lean the mixture a bit. You can see it's going back, like a centimeter or so, or and a half, something like that. So we don't use that much blood for and that's for many reasons. One reason is just we are not burning up that much fuel, because if you pull it, there's not that much blood going through the engine. But it's also the engine actually can be damaged if you put too much fuel in the engine when we're taxiing. So this is an additional thing that you do.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so that means that we can turn on the radios again. One last check.
So I'll go for 9 Bravo Whiskey.
Marcus.
FR aircraft type and equipment suffix.
I heard.
Put an IFR flight plan, but number 229 Bravo
Marcus
Whiskey,
is flying as well.
EA50 Eclipse Jet.
One look to the down, please. A little bit down. We also need to turn this one on. I will explain that in another flight. Okay, and that's it. Okay. So shall I?
Well, we also need to
Those 229 Bravo
Do the
Whiskey.
deeds.
Actually,
What do you
in
mean
the
with the
scenic
things?
flight plan on file. Just confirming you with John Wayne as the
Switch the
local IFR back to
altitude,
John Wayne, correct?
meter,
Very,
that's perfect.
very good.
Roger on request.
Would you-
Goodbye.
Station.
I will turn this one off just for make extraction. The altimeter and the heading indicator. What would you like to do with that then?
Well,
You're
let
absolutely
me
right.
see.
Yeah, you can reset it,
I
but
would say. Oh. What's this?
that's a test switch. This is there's a panel here just below the glare, so you need to go
Yeah,
down
oh,
with
yeah.
TrackIR, and it shows you all kinds of warning lights.
Oh yeah.
But you like to check whether those warning
yeah.
lights actually work or not,
Cool.
because otherwise you don't know whether they are broken or whether there's nothing wrong with the.
Uh.
That's why
Exactly.
So this you should only do this in this case with the traffic pattern, because
Why?
well, if you're gonna fly to another airport, we're not really. This airport has a particular airport elevation. All the airport
Oh.
elevations
Yeah, sure.
are based on sea level.
Yeah.
Right. So now you're pretending that we're on sea level because you change the airport
Yeah.
elevation, and that
Okay.
works because you're gonna stick to this airport, but.
I see.
Okay, you get
yeah.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you gonna do with that?
Ooh, I need to set it. I know. To 29.
Why?
Because the runway was 29 degrees.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. What is? Exactly.
Correct. There's also
Okay.
one of the, there are a lot of checks. For example, you can also there's also the wide knob there to the
Yeah.
left with push on it.
Yeah.
There with that thing you can change the entire compass.
Okay.
And that's why this thing can actually be a little bit different from your actual
From-
magnetic.
true,
So
yeah.
sometimes you need to check whether those are the same. And the weird thing is that the magnetic compass is flipped. Can you see?
Yeah.
South is here to the left, while here it's on the right. That's very confusing.
Yeah.
But it still indicates the same heading as there.
Okay.
So it's usually you just check whether it's kind of like the same. If there would be north here, you know that this
Yeah.
thing is completely off. This is always right.
But why is it? Why is it flipped?
That's just how mechanically that thing is built. Just
Hmm.
accept it as a truth.
Yeah. If anyone knows, please let us know.
Well, no. I know. Why. This is we're now looking top down. Here we're looking at the side of the magnetic compass. So you got another kind of depiction
okay.
here. But it doesn't
Okay.
it doesn't really matter.
So and normally, I guess you would also look at the amount of fuel, the amount of oil.
Exactly.
whether there's
Can you know? Do you know still where the amount of fuel
Maybe.
is?
To
We
see
talked
what we're
about it
doing.
once in your early stream.
This is
Yes, good. And there are two tanks you can
Fuel.
see, right? The left and the right. Because we've got two wings, the fuel's
Yeah.
actually in the wings. So that's why we have a left tank and a
Okay.
right tank.
but this also says fuel.
It's just a little bit more than just fuel. Read this fuel flow. So that means the
Oh, like
number
that.
of
Okay,
gallons.
I was reading in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that means how much
Yeah.
fuel there is, and you control that with this,
Ah, okay.
right? With the mixture.
And this was oil pressure and oil temperature.
Right, which should just be in the green. That's good.
But the amount of oil, where could you see that?
There you can only do that with while going outside, looking in the engine, and
okay.
just feel with your finger to see how much oil there's in.
Okay.
There's a
okay.
fuel dip, like with a car, oil dip.
Next up, why are we sitting on the left side and not on the right side? Okay. Okay. I am.
You're set.
I'm set.
Oh,
What was this one again?
yeah. These are this whole entire column
Because we
are
didn't
no. True, that's
consider
navigation. Those are really nice
navigation, okay.
navigation. I will teach you one day.
Later.
It's very very basic.
When I really
Okay,
mastered it.
but darling of darlings,
Yeah.
we need to set frequencies.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're already on it. Set the frequencies, please.
124.
And I will do the transmissions for you.
That's good. And 120. It's already. But we should flip it because it's
Very
at
good.
the ground. Okay.
That's 121.6. That's great. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, for the ground.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's the weather information? Because I need to tell the ground
Yeah.
control. Yes.
Wow. Do we have the...
Very good, check. What's the ATIS frequency?
Yeah.
Set?
Set.
Okay,
And
now have a listen. And tell me what is the current weather info.
San Luis CORGNL information Juliet. 1400 Zulu weather. Wind 290 at 7. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 30. Dew point -9. Altimeter 2988. Arriving runways 25, 29. Departing runways 25, 29. Advise on initial contact. You have Juliet.
Did you hear?
Juliet?
Juliet, yeah, right. Well,
Wow.
usually you need to listen to every little bit and write it down. In your case now, it's not really that necessary. Okay, so Juliet, right?
Yeah.
Now, can you flip on the COM1 button because we're not listening to anyone now. COM1, yeah, that should be active.
With
Oh, yeah,
Sierra.
now we have
Awesome.
Okay.
Sky 223 Juliet X-ray Bakersfield Tower.
Thank you for the
straight on
follow,
runway
733.
30 right, clear to land, wind 290 at 9er.
Okay.
Clear to land 30 right, 3 Juliet X-ray.
Don't be disappointed.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
San Luis ground, Skyhawk Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike is near the tower with information Juliet for close traffic today.
PHTIM, San Luis ground, runway 29er, taxi via Alpha, and say aircraft type.
We're a Cessna Skyhawk 29 via Alpha Papa Hotel Tango. Okay.
That's okay?
That's okay. Did you follow what I said and what
San
was...
Luis ground. This is Viper
Yeah, you
Jet
forgot to
53
mention
Victor Foxtrot.
your initial...
Transient parking. Looking
Yeah,
for
did
clearance for
I
self
don't remember.
departure
I
with
think so.
Juliet.
Okay, well apparently.
Yeah.
But you could follow what we're saying, right? Okay, awesome. So yeah,
I'm Cat
fine.
3 certified, right?
Oh yeah, you
Roger,
totally are.
523 Victor Foxtrot, San
So
Luis ground,
runway
runway
29 via
29
Alpha,
taxi
please.
Alpha.
Pilot in command.
Runway 29 taxi via Alpha. This is for a Cat 4 rating.
Roger.
Okay.
Plus 556 Delta Whiskey, second approach.
Alpha 5.
Bear 7 Tango Whiskey, contact Circle Approach 128.1.
You know what we found out? That if we put a different chair here,
Bear 107 Tango X-ray, contact Circle Approach 128.1.
I was way better able to
7 Tango X-ray.
get my feet on the
Select
pedals,
runway
which,
2 Papa
which
Echo,
made
contact Circle
huge
Approach
difference in flying.
135.4.
Yeah. So I'm sitting in my
Whoa.
master chair here. Oh,
What? The...
It is a 762 to maintain
Okay, now I-
3000.
steer to the right. Steer to the right.
Yeah.
Just steer. Yeah, there's another
But
other.
he's sort of flying already?
Yeah, I
he
think
has
it's.
different scenery maybe. Or...
Yeah, well, this should actually be fixed with the new PilotEdge receiver.
Bear
Perhaps I need to
107 Tango
re-download
X-ray,
that
Circle
here.
Approach John 1
Looks,
altimeter
looks a
2989er.
bit weird, but we just follow him.
2989er.
I didn't hear there was anyone on the radio here on San
Skype
Luis, but
982
we
Papa
didn't
Echo,
listen, I
Circle
guess.
Approach John, correction, Ontario, altimeter 2991.
But that's also why when taxiing, like
Sky
with a
3
car,
X-ray, runway 30
always
right,
look
clear to land.
Didn't we forget to do
Clear
the
to land, 3
thingy
Juliet
on?
X-ray.
The light?
no,
Cloud
that's only when
556
before
Delta
we
Whiskey,
take off,
Silver However, try to read.
because you need to be fully lit up
Yeah.
when you are doing the most important stuff, and that's when
dangerous
flying.
stuff. Okay.
The only thing now with taxiing is that you don't put that much blood into the engine of the.
Delta 762,
that
just
much
for
fuel in the
clarity, you are
Yeah,
one
just the
team
mixture
visual
stuff that we
approach runway
talked about
29
here.
right, correct.
So I flew 2 times since my cat
Gotcha.
rating, so this is the 3rd time.
Las Vegas Tower 1 Tango Whiskey.
Hey, he did pretty
Here,
well.
taxi light.
Pilatus, correction.
No, taxi light. That's only at
Fairchild 1
night.
Tango Whiskey, are you parking on the west side or the northeast side?
Man, there's a lot of...
Terminal.
There
three.
is.
On PilotEdge.
One Tango
Yeah.
Whiskey.
Don't go too far. Perfect.
Fairchild 1 Tango Whiskey, taxi to terminals via
And you
Alpha
can
5
see
Bravo
we're
5
currently at
Charlie,
Alpha because
cross
it's in the
runway
black.
25 right
What's in the
at
black
Alpha
is where you're
5 remain
currently
this
at,
frequency.
and the yellow is where the other
Alpha
taxiway
5
is.
Bravo
Right.
5 Charlie and cross runway 25 right at Alpha 5 and the frequency.
Yeah,
1 Tango
733. I got you, but I've been reading
Charlie
the
ground number
AOPA Flight
229
Training
Bravo
magazine
Whiskey, set signature with
and
weather
other
index.
stuff, and I never read anything about turning on your taxi lights.
Eclipse 229
At the
Bravo
day,
Whiskey,
but
John
I guess
ground,
it doesn't
runway
really
20
matter
right,
that
taxi
much.
via Alpha, Lima, hold short, runway 20 left at Lima, contact tower holding short.
Alpha Lima, runway 20 right, hold short of 20 left, we'll
So
contact
Marcus
tower
is
there.
flying
9
as
Bravo
well.
Whiskey.
Interesting.
It is a 762. Are you able to intercept the runway
Go
29
bit
right
faster.
closer?
But you can also.
Yeah, it's a bit of a snooze fest right now.
There's a
But
762 intercept
then
the runway
again,
29
there's
right
another
That's true.
aircraft there, which we should.
Is that the person who's doing his Cat 4
But it's
rating?
556 Delta Whiskey.
Yeah, could
so
be.
go
Or is
for
what we're
Charlie.
Could be.
hearing the entire PilotEdge area?
Yeah, that's what we are hearing. Yeah,
Oh wait, right here?
that is okay.
Nice to
Give him
a
some
little
room.
space, because
Very
they can
good.
see us as well, right?
Yeah, they can see us as well. I guess that's the Cat 4 rating.
Sentinels Tower, Victor Foxtrot,
That's him.
holding short runway 29.
What's Cat rating?
That's from flying from here to another
Hyperjet.
airport,
Oh yeah, right.
which you can also
Hyperjet
try to practice.
523 Victor Foxtrot St. Louis Tower. You'll be number 2, I believe. You're number.
No.
Are you? Do you see any traffic ahead of you, or are you short of the runway at the hold short
He
line?
thinks that that's us.
I'm at the hold short line right now. So, yeah, I heard the other traffic, but
That's
I seem
you.
to have beat him to the
Yeah.
taxiway.
Her.
Yeah.
Air 523 Victor Foxtrot, roger, left down departures to the southeast of Pre, runway 29 are clear for takeoff, wind 29012.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 29, left downwind departure, Victor 3 Foxtrot.
Okay, so he will now do his takeoff, and you can take his place. Yeah, there he goes. And but in the real world, Susan, or the controller here, should have told us, hey, there's also another guy taxiing, and you will be number 2 or number.
Yeah.
Right, so it was she was a
Runway
bit
Tower, afternoon number 229
sloppy.
Bravo Whiskey, short of
But
runway
what we're
20
hearing
left.
here is the entire California area that they're covering with PilotEdge,
Close
right?
229
Yes.
Bravo
So
Whiskey.
how do we know
Charlie
whether
Tower,
someone's-
wind 100
well, we hear it by the
cross
tower.
runway 20 left
Exactly.
at Lima, runway 20
Exactly.
right,
So
clear for
you just
takeoff.
listen to San Luis.
Crossing runway 20 left
On
at
spring.
Lima, runway 20 right,
Control
cleared
filter
for
rating.
takeoff to 229 Bravo Whiskey.
But concentrate.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. You can go a
And
little
it's
bit
a
further on.
762 Torrance Airport, slightly right of your 12 o'clock once
Yeah,
our
the
mouse
line
will put
should
in
be
sight.
around here.
Skag 3 Juliet X-ray taxi to Brooke via Alpha, remain this frequency.
A bit further.
A taxi via
still
Alpha, remain on
far
frequency
ahead. You
3
can even
Juliet
go a
X-ray.
little bit closer, but it's okay. Now, if you look to the right, you should still see that other airplane. I don't know where it is. Can we steal it? No, it's already gone in a way, I think.
Oh yeah, it's going there.
Indeed, even. Well, it's
think that's gone.
already
Yeah.
gone. Okay, so what we
Jenna
first do
741
is
to sit,
before
cross
we
discretion,
contact the
maintain
tower,
10
is turn on the
Yeah.
lights now, because we're now making
that's
ourselves
protocol
ready. We're preparing
altimeter
ourselves for some flying, right?
3019er.
So,
it was the
yeah, what was it?
right one, right? The landing,
The landing light, correct? And
the strobe.
exactly, and that's it. And what we should do now, that's also important.
Yeah.
Now we need blood flow, because we're
Yeah.
we're gonna excel, we're gonna
Yeah.
run, we're gonna put it
So-
full in. Yep, good.
Full
Good.
speed.
Okay.
Okay.
Switch to tower.
Oh yeah, to grab. Yeah, the
The tower
531
frequency
Bravo Whiskey, just verifying the
Yeah?
I5
from
rating.
ground to.
from ground to tower.
Oh yeah.
So 531 Tango
Yeah.
Whiskey,
Alright.
yes, you are passed
ready to
for the
go?
I5. Congratulations.
Thanks for your passing and see you next time, 1 Tango Whiskey.
You too.
Where are we? At Alpha, right? Taxiway Alpha?
Mhm.
Okay. San Luis Tower, Skyhawk Papa Hotel Tango Any Mike is holding short 29 at Alpha, ready for close traffic departure.
Sky 114, contact San Bernardino Tower 190.45. Have a good afternoon. Close Nutter Bravo Whiskey, contact Soga departure.
Departure 9 Bravo Whiskey.
PHTIM San Luis Tower, left coast traffic approved, report my flight each time, wind 29012, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff, caution wake turbulence, a Viper jet just departed southeast about 2 minutes ago, should be no problem now.
Clear for takeoff 29, left hand will report midfield each time, and we'll be cautious of that wake turbulence. Thanks, Papa Hotel Tango Mike. So there's another aircraft that just departed.
Yeah.
But if it's
Coast 229
if it's a
Bravo
big
Whiskey, Soga
airplane,
departure,
there
radar
are a
contact.
lot of winds from the airplane,
Oh,
and because we're
okay.
just a tiny Skyhawk,
Yeah.
we need to be careful. That's what she was saying.
Oh, okay.
So it's quite kind of her.
San
Sky 3
Bernardino
Juliet
Tower,
X-ray,
Go ahead.
disregard.
Forward,
Okay.
step left on, yeah, left runway 6.
See if I still know how to do this.
Skyline 114.
Just concentrate. Don't focus on the chat. Focus on flying.
Clear to land.
Runway 6, clear to land, Skyline 114.
Bearing 7 Tango X-ray, traffic's 12 o'clock, 6.5 miles southeastbound in Eclipse jets, climbing out of 3,700 for 5. Eclipse and 9 Bravo Whiskey, traffic off your 10 to 11 o'clock, 5 miles northwestbound out at Barron. VFR appears to be level 4,000.
Very good.
Bearing 7 Tango X-ray, proceed to signal peak.
Very nice. There's 60. Oh, beauty. Now look for that horizon. What kind of...
Thank you. It is a 762. Do you have the airport in sight yet? It's about your 12 o'clock and
Yeah,
1.5
right.
miles.
You can also see the speed is a bit low. So now it's increasing already, so this seems better.
There's a
Keep it
762
right, you're
approach
going a
right
little bit
right,
to the
and
left, so
contact
let's go
tower
a little bit to the right.
133.07. Looks like you started your descent.
And
When
now
you're
we're going
supposed
to
to join
turn
the
again with
localizer,
700.
it's not an approval to descend on the localizer. You
No
must
pizza, no glory.
maintain
Perfectly
the
on the
previous
center
assigned
line. Good job.
Oh.
Okay, 700 is coming up.
700.
Shows the money.
Let's make a left.
Nice and gentle. Lock the turn.
Fly in the room.
Bearing 7 Tango X-ray, contact
it's
John
okay.
Tower 109.9er.
Good. Keep going up.
Eclipse
You can
22
change
9
the
Bravo Whiskey,
throttle, right?
turn
You can now put
left,
in the throttle.
heading 360
Okay, make
vector
the
ILS
turn.
42 to right approach.
Make the turn. Good.
Sky 2 Alpha Juliet, contact Soka, approach
Don't go too up.
119.6.
Keep it down the nose.
John Wayne Tower, Baron 107 Tango X-ray with you at 2500.
Nice. There comes the heading bar. Keep the nose down.
Requesting
Good.
full stop.
We needed a flap,
for
right?
7 Tango X-ray.
Yeah, we needed a flap. Yeah, sure.
Bear 107 Tango X-ray, John Wayne Tower.
This one.
Join the left base, road 20 left, clear to land,
There's
I
wind
deviated
109.
Yeah, you extended
20
that,
left,
that
joining
first
left
turn
base,
a bit.
20 left, clear to land 7 Tango X-ray.
It's not
Sky 2 Papa Echo, contact Soka, approach
Contact the
128.1.
tower.
Sky 122 Alpha Juliet, Soka, approach Palmer, altimeter 2989er.
San Luis Tower, Scarp Hotel Tango Any Mike is midfield 29.
PHTIM, runway 29er, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 29, Papa Hotel Tango Mike.
Sky 29er,
Okay.
2, correction.
Yeah, so
Sky
with
9er,
your first turn to the left,
altimeter 29er,
Yeah,
you did a bit too long before you made that
John
turn.
Wayne Airport off your 1 o'clock and 12 miles report in sight.
But doing very, very well. Do you feel relaxed or?
Yeah.
Good.
Going quite alright, I guess. Especially for third time flying ever.
Absolutely.
There's
Push that nose
762 Twins
down.
Tower.
I'd like to go down here, you know.
Yes, sir, trying to get out. I'm on short funnel.
Less power, I would say.
There's
Just a bit
762
helps
right
you
right
going
right.
down.
Clear land to the right, plans 760, thanks.
Okay.
Santa
Sky
Maria Tower,
114
Viper
taxi
Jet,
parking via
523 Victor
Alpha.
Foxtrot,
Up
10
to your
miles
choice
north,
to the ramp.
full
That's
stop
frequency.
landing
Less
with
power.
Juliet.
All I heard was with
There's
Juliet.
the-
Say again.
Have a look, have a look. Can you see?
Santa Maria Tower,
Good.
Viper Jet,
Turn.
523 Victor Foxtrot, 10 miles north, full stop landing with Juliet.
Or 2 Alpha Juliet, thank you. Viper Jet 523 Victor
have
Foxtrot,
a
Santa Maria
look.
Tower and a right
Know
downwind,
where the
runway
runway
30,
is.
report midfield.
There it is, perfect.
Report midfield left downwind for runway 30,
Less
3
power.
Victor Foxtrot.
Eclipse Niner Bravo Whiskey, fly heading 010.
Focus.
Skyhawk Niner
This is
82
real
Papa
weather,
Echo
right?
traffic, slightly
Yeah,
left here
it
12
is.
o'clock and
do
about
notice that
6
it
miles.
takes a bit more.
A Baron, he's turning on the
steering.
final for runway 20 left, sitting out of 1,300 report in sight.
Good. Good. It'll always be around 1500 or something like that.
Sky 2 Papa Echo, proceed direct John Wayne Airport, expect runway 20 left.
Ah, Scandinavian just jumped on the stream. Looks like someone hijacked him's stream
Here's
again.
762
Smiling.
taxi, Dr. P Bravo Alpha.
Well, and
remaining
again,
restricted.
thank
You
you
have a
so
great
much
rest of
for
your
the
day.
donation. We really,
Well,
really
now for the
appreciate
parking
it.
with you. Thanks,
Amazing.
762.
Okay,
Sky 2 Alpha
focus.
Juliet
Hands on the
Palmer
yeah.
Airport's
Good.
off
Feet
your
on the
10 o'clock,
pedals.
1 more miles
Way too
report in
high.
sight.
No,
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Okay. That's a bit too high.
We'll make it.
Sky 2 Alpha Juliet,
power.
thank you. Squawk V4, contact Palmer Tower 118.6.
Okay, now the danger here is that you're gonna
Air
come
107
in a
take
little
X-ray,
bit
looks
too
like you're joining the
harsh.
final, runway 20 left, clear to land.
Just keep it going.
20
keep it
left,
going,
clear
keep
land,
it
sending
going,
answer.
keep it going. Nose down, because otherwise we don't have enough runway. Good. Only at the last moment you pull up. Good.
Janet 741, expect
Good,
visual approach
good,
to
and
Fly
up.
Airport.
Good. Good. Laps up.
Janet 741, the airport's
Laps up.
off your 3 o'clock, 20 miles. Let me know when you have it in sight. Turn right, heading 050.
Keep it on the right. Push where you need to go to. Nice recovery. Good. Look for that picture on the horizon. You're a bit too steep. Getting completely insane with this fly that it's going. Oh, sorry guys, that's my headset. Good. Now one thing I noticed, but that's just a reach, you didn't extend your flaps here. You were flipping the
San
wrong switch.
Bernardino Tower, Skyline 114. Request taxi to town.
Very good. Yeah, very good climb.
Skyline 114, a taxi to parking via
Okay,
Alpha.
so try to make
and you
this
can make a
next
left to your
move, this
choice
next
to the
leg, a little bit more quick.
Taxi via
Yeah,
Alpha.
the turn was great that you made, so
No, but it's
gentle
too
turn.
easy,
To the
to
ramp.
be too long.
Skyline
Yeah.
114.
Okay.
Very good. Sorry guys, I'm just clapping my hands here to remove this fly.
Sky 2 Papa Echo, the traffic's no longer affected on the rollouts. Run the final for runway 20 left, contact Jowing Tower 110.9.
Very good. Very good. Power. And now make the turn.
One more
Perfect.
turn.
That much
Afternoon,
better flow
Sky
there.
122 Alpha Juliet. We're about
Keep the
9
nose
miles
down.
northwest of the field. Request full stop.
Good.
No
Yep,
122 Alpha
correct.
Juliet, Palmer Tower, inner right, downwind, runway 24, report midfield.
Right down 124, report midfield, 2 Alpha Juliet.
Much, much better.
John Wayne Tower, 107 Tango X-ray, request taxi
Okay,
signature.
now I need the flaps.
Bear 7 Tango
Right.
X-ray taxi,
Right
signature
one,
via
yeah,
Hotel
cool.
Alpha,
Push
this
down.
Take a day.
Hotel Alpha 7 Tango X-ray, thank you.
PHTIM, runway 29, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 29, Papa Delta, Mike, thanks.
She did it by
John
herself.
Wayne Tower,
Cessna
Viper Jet,
992
She did it by herself.
Fox
She didn't
Drive,
say anything.
reporting
Yeah,
real
sometimes the
30.
Yeah.
sometimes the controller is very proactive, which is great.
3 off, correction. Viper Jet 3, Victor Foxtrot, runway 30, clear to land.
Hey, this
wind
is going very,
3001.
very good. Do you notice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so easy. No, it's
Middle
so
lane,
easy.
runway 30. 3 Victor Foxtrot.
Eclipse
Well, I
9
think
Bravo Whiskey,
when I need to
7
navigate,
Well,
it will hit the fan, right?
I would like to
The-
see you make that landing more smoother, because the last
Sky
one was
992
a good
No, the last
recovery,
one was
but it
not my
wasn't.
best.
It was not the best.
Clap away.
Left, clear to land.
That fly is escaping my
20
hands
left,
each
to land,
and
to
every
Viper.
pattern it's flying here.
Janet
I would put in a
741, thank
little bit
you.
less power.
Cleared a visual
Yes,
first
we can
put it on
Airport
20.
report IFR
Yeah.
cancellation. This frequency changed to advisory frequency approved and
Yeah,
there
that's
is
a
no
better
traffic
sound.
service
Yeah,
between you and the
it was a
airport.
bit too.
You actually need to
Working
go
too hard.
25, 20, 15.
Yep.
So now when you're going to make that turn, you're already going to 15 with the throttle. Good. Keep the nose
Coast Niner
down.
Bravo
Keep the
Whiskey,
nose
turn
down.
left heading 300.
We're now going up. Good. Keep it here. Good. Very nice. Very nice rated turn. Very good. Well, you're a little bit too early with looking, but it was good that you already tried. Have a look now. You see it? Yeah, you can see it right. Keep the nose down. Good. Watch your
Now
flaps.
my
Yeah,
rear
good
flap.
one, good one.
This
Yeah,
one.
Very good.
Okay,
And
now
keep
I
the
hear
keep the runway in sight. Where is it? Already passed it, I think.
Okay, no.
Make the turn. Put the throttle to
First Letter
15.
Bravo Whiskey, you're 4 miles from Snake, turn left heading
too steep.
220,
Push,
maintain
push,
3000
push,
until
push,
established
push,
replies are
push.
cleared ILS runway 20 right approach.
Wait, sorry. Okay. I
Good.
guess.
I'll try. Good on the management of the throttle. Perfect. Yeah, so
This will be.
so what happened was
Baron
you
22.
were good to look at the runway. Yeah, yeah.
Airport's about your 12 o'clock and 20 miles. Let me know when you get it in sight.
Got
And
it.
Nellis altimeter 2990.
fly.
Fly free.
Yeah, this is going very. Can you see now with the speed and with the sound of the engine? This is a much more slowed down. Landing should be relaxed.
And I think I always kind of deviate to the left, so I need to steer a bit more from the right.
Baron
I think
22
this is
Kilo
good
Roger,
position.
just to maintain 90,000.
Absolutely.
I also have the idea that the wind makes me go a little bit.
Palomar Tower, Scott 122 Alpha
That
Juliet.
is
Sky
not
2
really the
Juliet,
case. We
runway
actually have
24,
a
Clittle land,
straight
wind
headwind.
230 at 6.
2-4, Little Ann, Scott Alpha Juliet.
Thank you,
Silver
733.
Hydrogen,
I agree that she's
northeast.
really making
What's that?
progress here. She will beat me one day. Okay,
No.
but keep going down longer. So wait until you pull on the yoke, because otherwise you flare too early and you will drop down on the runway. So just keep it going. It can almost land itself.
Airport,
Go down,
variable
go
3
down,
runway
go
14,
down,
Clittle
go
land.
down, go down, go down.
No,
Now slowly up. Perfect. You feel?
Okay, yeah.
Thumbs up
Runway
or?
2 Papa Echo has
Yeah.
cleared
Yeah.
20
Let's do another
left, right on Juliet.
Okay. Full throttle, I guess.
Sorry. It's a pain.
PHTAM taxi to
Oh.
parking. Disregard.
Keep it on center line
Yeah, okay. Two.
and look again for that picture. Look again
Yeah.
for that.
The landing is, or the liftoff
Santa
is
Maria
not
Tower,
really
Victor 3 Victor Foxtrot, clear of
That
runway
was
30.
nice, 733 says.
Thanks.
Okay, so you
Sky 2
nailed
Papa Echo
all,
taxi,
you
that could be
almost
a
fixed
Juliet
everything
Alpha
except
cross
for the
runway 20
last
left at
turn to
Juliet
the
this
runway.
frequency, good
That was a little bit overshot, right?
Yeah.
Cross
But,
to
yeah.
the right.
Yeah,
I
it was
guess,
okay, you recovered with a
Juliet Alpha
perfect landing,
parking,
but
thank
just
you very
for
much. Your
Yeah,
frequency,
no,
Papa Echo.
educational sake.
Post Nana Bravo Whiskey, contact runway tower 126.8.
Okay.
Jet 3 Victor Foxtrot, taxi 58 Alpha, remain this frequency, good day.
Taxi to transient parking via Alpha. Bye bye.
Good.
Is this okay for a turn?
Oh, it's perfect.
Santa Maria Tower, I passed the Cat 4.
Wait,
Throttle, that's the flow. Push down, throttle,
also
and
the
make the turn.
Charlie and Tower, November 229 Bravo Whiskey, inside limit on the ILS 20 right approach.
Yeah, it will take some time to get really the procedure.
Yeah, it's a flow. It's
Really
yeah,
in your head,
yeah,
yeah.
22 Kilo, Roger, IVR cancellation
But you're
received.
very
Registration
nice
system is Golf
on
V5.
altitude.
A frequency change approved.
Yeah,
that
it really
goes-
is better than when I did the
Oh,
cat
oh yeah, much better. Very good.
Okay.
Push down,
Now,
flaps,
flaps.
push down on
Jenna
the yoke.
741, disregard.
Okay. Can I say it?
Sure.
What do I need to say?
Echoes 229 Bravo Whiskey, John Tower,
report
wind
downwind?
190.
You're gonna say
runway to the
San
right,
Luis
Clittle
Tower,
land.
Sky Hotel Tango
Clear
Mike,
runway 2
midfield,
right
29.
229 Bravo Whiskey.
With the,
When can I-
with the red, yeah.
yeah.
You
When
can,
can-
right?
yeah.
Right now?
John Wayne, clearance, Skyhawk 12559.
San Luis Tower, Sky Hotel
12559,
Tango
John
Mike,
McLean,
midfield
stand by. For another A2 Papa Echoes, my fault because I didn't realize which direction you were headed. But just FYI,
She'll be
when I
shocked
gave
to
you
hear
the
a female
text
voice right
for the
now, but let's
Juliet
see what
Alpha
happens.
crossway to
Otherwise
the
I can
left,
take
and
you,
you're
I can
facing
take
to
over.
the right.
San Luis Tower?
You don't want to just
Skyhawk
blindly do
Hotel
it and
Tango
assume
Mike.
that we're
And then
wrong.
not report, because
Oh.
it's just
Or that
midfield 29.
your scenery
She
doesn't
asks
match up.
you
If
to
you see
report,
it,
but
if
you
you
just
see
say,
it and
well,
gives us to see
midfield.
there,
Here
go
I
ahead
am,
and let us
midfield
know.
29.
Like, hey,
There
I'm
it is.
holding straight road 20 right. I'm
Good.
showing Bravo ahead of me or something like that.
That's
Because
great.
if I had someone on short from road
She's really
20 right
taking
and
a
you were
jet now.
crossing
Yeah,
that
we
line,
just
I'd
go
be
ahead.
crossing 20
We're
left.
gonna
That'd
fly
be a
all
bad
the way down
situation.
to Palm Springs.
Roger, my mistake.
Okay.
I'm sorry for that. Good takeoff.
No problem.
Go ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
San Luis Tower, Pop Hotel, Tango India Mike, midfield.
PHTAM, runway 29, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, Papa Hotel.
Cleared for the option, Pop Hotel, Tango India Mike.
Woo!
Alpha Tower, Skyhawk to Juliet Alpha, Alpha
Good,
3
good,
looking
good.
to
Very, very nice.
park the transit parking.
My hands are sweating.
Good, that's a good sign. Keep the nose down.
Parking V Alpha, have a good day.
Alright, don't make the same mistake again, right? So don't lose the runway out of your shot. Keep the nose down, keep the nose down, keep the nose down. You're climbing. Keep the nose down.
John Wayne clearance Skyhawk.
Okay, there's the heading
12559.
box straight. Look for the runway.
Skyhawk
Look for the runway. Where it is. You're high. Keep the nose down.
12559
You're already
looking
too
to
high.
Pick
Keep
up
it down.
IFR
Keep
to
it down.
Carlsbad.
Look for the runway. Where is it? Don't lose it.
Oh. Okay. It's not. I could have waited longer.
Yeah, you
before
could have
I
waited.
made
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
turn.
And what really helps with that, needs some practice, is to lock on the runway with your side while making the turn, because then
Yeah.
you
Then you
but
steer
yeah.
for the yeah.
But that's quite hard.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Throttle to
forget that,
1500.
yeah. I also keep forgetting that I need to land with one
Skyhawk
hand.
12559er.
Oh.
Channel clears, cleared up Palmer Airport on departure for
You're really
heading
high.
175. Radar vectors Victor 23, Oceanside direct. Maintain 5000. Departure
Perfect.
frequency 128.1, squawk 7477.
Clear to Carlsbad, heading 175, expect radar vectors to a V23.
Same drill. Just little bit up.
Maintain 5,000
Little bit
feet,
up.
frequency
Good. Just
128.1,
land it,
squawk
allow it.
7477.
Perfect. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Verify,
Oh,
5
wow.
read back correct.
That's it? Or
Yeah.
just
Alright,
alright,
Jet 3
flaps
Victor
up,
backshot, you still on
and
my
just
frequency.
easily brake. Your toes. Good.
523
Not too
Victor
much.
Foxtrot.
Let
I'm
go.
here,
Let
St.
go.
Louis Santa Maria Tower.
Good.
Bravo Jet 3 Victor
There we go.
Foxtrot, did you
This one.
mention that you were going for the Cat 4 when you were at San Luis?
I did actually.
Or 3 Victor Foxtrot, Roger. I
So,
don't recall, but I was
Foxtrots.
kind of busy at that point, so I might have missed it.
You can see here with the windsock. The
It
winds
looked
are
good,
coming right
and I'll
down
go
the
ahead and
runway,
give you a
which is
pass
perfect.
for the Cat 4. Good job.
I appreciate that. Thank
The
you
other
very
guy
much.
is also now completed the Cat 4 that started after the line, behind the line, I mean.
Sorry.
And good. San Luis Tower, Skyhawk Hotel Tango Mike is clear. 29 at Foxtrot, taxi to the ramp.
Close Center Bravo Whiskey taxi to Parker via Alpha this frequency.
Hunter Bravo Whiskey Alpha, your frequency.
John Wayne. John Wayne clearance, Skyhawk 12559. I request the Cat 2.
Now, because we're going to taxi now, we don't need that much
Skyhawk
butt flow.
12559, I believe you
can-
meant the I2, correct?
Perfect.
I apologize,
Like a
the
Senate,
I2.
yeah.
Don't feel bad. I do it all
And
day.
the light, yeah, good. The lights off.
Thanks.
Okay. It's San Luis.
San Luis Tower, Skyhawk Hotel Tango Mike is clear. 29 at Foxtrot, ready to taxi to the ramp.
PHTAM taxi to Parker via Alpha, remain this frequency, good day.
Via Alpha to parking and we'll remain on this frequency. Thank you. Papa Tati. Good. Very good.
John Wayne ground, Skyhawk 12559.
And where you like to park.
Or 12559 John Wayne Ground, go ahead.
Well, you can.
12559 is at hotel, ready
Just
to
in
taxi
front of
with
us either.
information
Push to
tango.
where you like to go to.
Yeah.
Skyhawk 12559er. Are you on the west side or east side off the hotel?
I am on the west side, 559.
Skyhawk 559er, thank you. Runway 20 right at Kilo, text via Bravo Kilo. And just FYI, unless you need a legitimate radio check, you can just call in with your request on your first call. And if we need you to repeat anything, we will. But yeah, it just makes extra
Nice.
calls if you make a single call just to
Very
get our
nice.
attention and say your request.
Oh.
Gotcha. Thank
Okay,
you very
and
much.
then-
You said taxi Bravo Kilo to,
A bit nicer.
was it runway 20 right
You
or
fix it,
20
girl.
left?
559er.
Which way you need to go to?
I'm sorry, I stepped on you. Is it Bravo Kilo to 20 right or 20 left?
Nice.
Okay, 559
Okay,
runway
and then
20
how
right.
are we going to shut
activate
down?
First,
Yeah, Bravo
the
Kilo.
radio.
First the radio. Good.
That wasn't the radio.
Good, Bravo Kilo 20 right, 559.
Make sure good.
Kill the blood flow.
We kill the blood flow. Kill the heart.
Heart rate. And then that.
And then good night. And the parking brakes.
And the parking brakes, which actually I should have done that first.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Good. How did
We
it go?
did.
How did it go?
I think it was okay.
It was very okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it as well?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, perfect. Well, guys, you can see she still has it. These flight skills. Yeah, you haven't been focused on the chat, but you were really being cheered on here.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Do you
I would
want
like
to fly?
to. Yeah, I also like to fly, but I'm not going to fly right now. But I do like to look at your landings. If you
Yeah,
like.
sure.
Yeah. Let's disconnect from
Disconnected.
PilotEdge here. Let's have a look. The takeoff.
Wow, was the
Goes,
even more?
Or oh, this is okay. So here you go. Control V. This was your flight track.
Yeah.
So you can see the most interesting. This is all went very well. So the first kind of turn to the left. You can see your altitude was also kind of okay.
Yeah.
But if you look at this stuff, so your
That one
base to
deviates.
final leg. Yeah, so here you can see that it was a little bit too short of a turn. Here you overturned. You were too far to the right. So that was actually the main thing here. If you look at what you were doing, let me go a little bit more high up. You see?
Sorry, I was paying attention to the chat.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see, right? So this was a little bit too early of a turn. This was a little bit overshot. So this was actually the most difficult part. But here you were quite on spot. And also here the last two laps were almost perfectly the same, almost identical. So very good.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay, this was your first landing. Here you flipped the wrong switch, or you're actually landing with one flap down instead of two.
Which is even
more. It's more of an amazing achievement. Okay, so you can see you're already quite high up, and you're already steering up. So now you're kind of dropping down like a brick. You see how many? You're still going up. Now you've got really low speed. Boom.
Yeah. No, that's not.
You're
nice.
even bumping a bit.
Yeah.
So that was a little bit out of control.
And my second landing?
Second landing, here you come. So here you came in from the right.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay.
Go a little bit. La 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 la. You recover.
Can we look at it from the sideway or?
Sure. So now you've got the good enough flaps down.
The second landing was the best one, I guess.
Yeah, that was the best one. So here you go. Where's the runway? There's the runway.
Yeah.
So there comes the shadow. It's always good to look at the shadow. Yeah, there you are. There you go. Nose nicely high up.
Yeah, that one was
Perfect.
good. That one was good.
Yeah, can you see? It was really, really great. And the last one. That was that last turn. Yeah, you were a bit high.
Yeah.
So nose was a bit down.
Side.
Side. Goes, there it goes. Nose, yeah, nicely nose. Just be a little bit proud up. Yep, just a bit more up.
Oh yeah, that one was also
also
okay.
very good.
Okay.
So you just needed one lap, I guess, just to get into shape again.
Yeah.
And the most difficult part was that last turn. So when you like to go from here, from base to fight, you overshoot a bit, and that's so tough to look at the runway and to make the turn just in time. But other than that, you did great. You did really great.
So
that completes our flight.
yeah, I guess it does.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, next time I will fly. I have no idea what the flight was going to be, but I'll have a look on the map. I get excited just by seeing you fly. Like, oh my gosh, it's such a cool hobby. And I like you've been flying today on the stream. Yeah,
me too. So yeah, thank you for following. Well, maybe I will hijack the stream again sometime in the future. We're not sure. We will just see what happens. But thanks again for being so nice in your comments and for being so supportive. And yeah, that's it.
Good. Guys, happy flights.
Bye.
Blue skies. And see you very, very soon. Bye. Palm Springs Tower, Skyline Hotel Tango. The Mike is 10 miles north of the airport at 3000. Good information X-ray for a full stop. Landing 13 left if that's available.
Hub Hotel Tango, India Mike, Palm Springs Tower, Squawk 6250.
6250. Hub Hotel Tango, India Mike.
Hub Hotel Tango, India Mike, Palm Springs altimeter is 2985, radar contact about 10 miles west of the Palm Springs VOR. Presently landing runway 31, so you're requesting straight in for 13.
If that's available, yes please.
Remember, correction, Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike, make straight in runway 13 left and clear to land. Wind is 0905.
Clear to land, runway 3 left, Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike, please.
Palm Springs, Germany's plus 4658 is type recent final slam clock request clearance to Vegas S file.
This 4658 Palm Springs clearance. Good afternoon. Unable to give you S file. I'll be forward step. Cloud 4658 is cleared to Las Vegas Airport. VFI Cathedral 1 departure procedure to Palm Springs. Victor 370 to 29 Palms. Victor 538. Cresso. Join the Cresso 3 arrival. Maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 2, 405 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.7, squawk 6316.
Dallas 4658 is cleared to Vegas via Cathedral 1, Palm Springs, Victor 37029, Palms, Victor 538, Cresso 3. Initial climb 7,000, expected 40 after 5, departure 126 squawk 6316 plus 465.
Plus 4658, readback is correct. Tango to Mike, taxi to ramp via Echo and this frequency.
Taxiing to the ramp via Echo, remaining on this frequency, Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike.
Ontario Tower, Cessna 237 Charlie Alpha, approximately 4 miles to the west, inbound to land.
Number 237, Charlie Alpha, roger, inner left, traffic. Left downwind, runway 26, left to port base.
Enter left downwind for 26 left, record your base, 237 Charlie Alpha.
Charlie Tower, United 242, on the visual for 20 right, returning for a right base start.
United 242, Jolly Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind 170, head 13.
Clear to land, 20 right, United 242.
Palomar Tower, Canada 20 Kilo, ILS 524.
King Air 520 Yankee Kilo, Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear to land, wind 210 at 11.
Good land.
Number 237, Charlie Alpha, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, 7 Charlie Alpha.
Palm Springs Ground plus 4658 East Traffic to weather going for taxi.
Plus 4658, Palm Springs ground, runway 31 right, taxi via Echo and Bravo.
Trail right via Echo Brown 465.
Riverside Tower, good morning, November 219 Alpha, wind 2
Number 2903 Alpha, Riverside Tower, good afternoon. Runway 903 low approach, report minutes.
November 219 Alpha, get low approach, runway 9, next report is
Palm Springs Tower plus 4658 ready to go trail right at Brown.
Plus 4658, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff trail right plus 465.
Palomar Tower, King Air 520 Kilo, located at 24.
King Air 0 Yankee Kilo, roger, taxi into the ramp via Alpha.
Via Alpha, Kilo, thanks.
Plus 4658, contact SoCal departure.
Contact departure 465.
Cessna 7 Charlie Alpha is clearly active, taxi to the GA parking base.
Number 7 Charlie Alpha, remain on this frequency, taxi into the south ramp via Sierra.
South ramp via Sierra with you, 7 Charlie Alpha, thanks.
Number 2903 Alpha is going around.
Number 03 Alpha, confirm going around or going missed?
November 2903 Alpha going missed approach.
Number 03 Alpha, roger, execute the published missed approach procedure.
Flying the published missed approach procedure. November 2903 Alpha.
Piper 2903 Alpha.